Hey everyone, I'm back here for another update of my Tulsa Welding School adventures down here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. This week has been quite the week, really. I'm in phase 3. It's the last week of phase 3 I had this week. We were doing a 6G pipe test this week. Throughout the week I was doing pretty decent on it. Up until, well, I was doing decent. I got even pretty good my last day. Problem is when I did my weld test, I forgot to switch the machine over properly when I did my root pass with just the MIG. And when I went to switch over to flux core, I realized my machine wasn't switched properly when I did my test. So on this test, I got a 73% on my weld because my root pass, my the wire kept on going back into the gun, and there is a button on your machine that you're supposed to switch when you go from flux core to regular MIG welding. And I forgot to switch it when I switched back from flux core to MIG. So that's why I got a really shitty goddamn grade on it. And I'm not very happy about it, but I wanted to retake the test, but there wasn't enough time at the end of the day to retake the test, so that kind of pissed me off. So let's get that part of the way. Make sure your machine is set correctly, because you probably won't have enough time. Especially if it was the end of the phase. It would have been the middle of the phase. I could have redone it, but it was the last day of the phase. And they won't let you test out until the last day of the phase, which I think is kind of stupid. Should let you, if you're ready to test out on a weld, they should go ahead and let you test out, and then, keep on doing what you're doing. If you want to go back and work on another weld, you can, or whatever you want to do, you can do. So that's how that ended up this week. So I wasn't that happy. I did my essay this week. Was on I do a 500 word essay on any kind of welding they don't do. I did exploding welding. I've never heard of it, so I wanted to look it up, and I did that. I'm not too sure how they graded it, but my teacher told me I got 91, which, and these guys ain't fucking English teachers at this school, so I don't really know why I got 91 on my essay, because I did everything. I did the 500 word essay, punctuation. I don't know what the hell I did wrong. I probably should have asked them, but I didn't. Always ask questions. Another thing this week, they're just still working on, they're starting to do our cutting and stuff for us so we can do more time welding. But this week, they can't quite seem to keep up with our demand since we're actually welding more. We're not cutting fast enough, so we had to cut off some of our own pipe this week, which, whatever, that's cool. One thing I kind of irritate. So one day a week, every week, we go in the classroom, and we bookwork and whatever. Classroom, all you do is watch videos that were made in the 1970s. Now, you're paying, whatever course you go through, whatever, just the professional welding course, you're almost paying 20 grand. You're going in there and watching videos made in the 1970s. All right, that's kind of bullshit. The teachers don't really go out and they just put the videos on. They just kind of leave the room, which is kind of stupid. You're supposed to sit there and watch and not try to fall asleep. Then your homework, make homework. They'll have you do 1 to 14 questions in a chapter. Not that big of a deal. And the stuff that they're showing us in the videos seems to be stuff we've already welded, which makes no freaking sense at all. So that's pretty irritating. I'm not going to lie about that. But it is what it is, I guess. That's why I'm making these videos, so you guys understand before you come here what you're going to be dealing with. And this is what I'm having to deal with. And next week, I did pass phase 3, so I'm moving on to phase 4 next week. I had 2 people in my class fail this phase, so they're rephasing again. Let me think here for a second. Oh, interesting thing happened this week. So on Friday, some kid cut his face with a grinder at school. Blood all over the place. Well, because now we have to use our grind. Well, when you're in there grinding down your welds or whatever, sometimes you have that grinder right up by, some people have it right down by their face because they're freaking idiots when they're up there grinding. So, kicks back, and that's what happens. So, be safe grinding. I think since I've gone to school, the second person got injured. One kid lit his freaking clothes on fire because the idiot didn't wear the proper clothes. So, that was his fault or whatever, however you want to see it. Anyways, this is my video for end of phase 3. End of phase 3 I passed, and moving on to phase 4 next week. and we'll see how this all goes. And I'll make another video into next week and let you guys know. I'll keep making these videos till I'm done at school. Then I'll make some more videos afterwards to kind of show you guys where the school for careers takes me, and see if there's anything you want to do or not. Anyways, if you have any comments, questions, subscribe, like my video. You know, I enjoy answering questions. If you have any questions even about my beard, go right ahead. If you guys, anything you guys want to know, I'll either you guys ask me, I'll figure it out at school, or whatever you guys want to know, I'll get back to you. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a good one.